Hey guys, EpicGuyJC here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I am going to be teaching you how to use these brand new structure blocks. So these were actually added in 1.9, but they were unusable by players and only obtainable with the /setblock command. However, now in the 1.10 snapshots, or 16W20A, you can use them for yourself. And it works very much similar to schematics in World Edit or MC Edit or all that stuff. So yeah, let's get straight into the basics. Well, the basics. There are 4 modes. You have data, save, load, and corner. Data, as far as I'm aware, is currently unused. According to the wiki, it is for chest markers and other blocks that require data, but right now I have no idea. Saving is what you use to save an area of blocks, so you put that in the corner and you save whatever you want. And then there's loading, which will load something that you've previously saved or is in the Minecraft files. Then corner goes hand in hand with save in order to assist you to save things. So to obtain this new block, you have to use the give command. And so if I do /give player name or @p, whatever you want, @a, @e, everything, then do structure block, you can see here's the structure block. When you place it down, it's the data mode, and you can toggle through the different modes here. You can see it changes the texture as well. Also, along with the structure block, you can obtain a structure void. And what the structure void does is you use it alongside saving and making structures. So I will cover that later on in the video. Next, here we have the maximum size of what a structure block can save. So this is 32 by 32 by 32, or 2 chunks in each direction. So 16 is 1 chunk, so there's 32 there, 32 there. So altogether there's 8 chunks there. So yeah, you can use multiple structures next to each other in order to create larger structures if you wish. But yeah, that is the maximum size of a structure block. So let's get straight into how you actually use them. So here we have the save block, and I have a little structure here in this 8x8 grid, just because why not. So what you want to do is go in here. You want to be on save mode. Then you want to give your structure a name. I will call this magma cube, because why not? So now you can see it changes the name there. And how big is this? You can see it's 5 by 4 by 5. So I want to do that in here, 5 by 4 by 5. And then relative position. So well, you can see the outline there, so we want to move that this way. And so this way you want it to be negative, so that'd be -5 in the Z column here, so that'll move it over there. And then we want to move it +1 this way, so we'll do 1 there, and also 1 down because it's too high right now. Okay, and then that's how you can see the outline is perfectly around the cube. So you can then proceed to press save, and the structure is saved as magma cube. And simply what you want to do is come over to your load 1, type in the name of your structure. So in this instance it's magma cube. Relative position, so that's where you want it to be positioned. So I will do -5, 0, and -1, I think it was. You can see if I press load here, it won't actually load the structure. Oh, and it's in the wrong place. That's perfect. Oh, I did them in the wrong ones. Like this should be correct. No, +1. There we go. Alright, so now you can see the outline where it's going to paste itself, and so if I press load once more time, you can see it loaded the structure here, an exact duplicate of that one. So you can also do this using redstone, so I'll just break some of this just to show you, and then put the redstone next to it, and you can see it fixed itself. So I actually showed that in the snapshot video, which you can see, it's on screen now. Click on that video, go and have a look at the rest of the features in the snapshot. But now what I'm going to show you is how to use the corner variation of the structure block. So basically you want your structure here, and what you want to do is place one corner block underneath the structure and outside its border, and one just above the structure, and then you want to change both of these into corner blocks like so. And then in here we want to give it a name. So what shall the structure be called? Let's just call it end, because why not? End. And then in both of the corner blocks you want to put the name that you gave to the structure in your save block. So I'll name them both end. And now what you want to do is press detect, and you can see it puts this box around your structure, and that just confirms that you can see it's in the right place to copy it. And so that is 2 and 2 0 minus 4. I'll just remember that for when I'm pasting it because it makes life easier. So yeah, we'll hit save there, and then hop over here, type in end, and it was 2 and minus 4, I do believe. Oh, and 0 in the middle. And then we can hit load, and you can see it is in the right area, and so we're okay to press load again, and it's duplicated the build between that one to that one. So that's probably more effective for larger builds, so that you don't have to count all the individual blocks yourself, and it's pretty useful. So next I will show you how to be able to clone entities as well. So this isn't hard at all. Basically you just want to I will use corner blocks actually this time, so put one down there, and we will put one up here, C, and C, and then what should we call it? We'll call it cow, because why not? And what you also want to do is check the include entities option, and then we'll go up here and do cow, and down here and do cow, and then basically you'll go in here, press detect, you can see the box around the cows, and press save. And now once you've pressed saved, you can hop over here, and actually what I'm going to do is I'll catch you in a sec. I'm just going to rethink this. I'm going to show you how to do rotations as well within this entities demonstration. Okay, I am back, and I've just worked out the correct numbers to put in here. So it's -2 and 2, and you can see I've pressed rotation of 90 degrees. What's that going to do is when I press load here, you can see it's rotated the other way around, and I forgot to press include entities because hooray. So now when I press include entities, it's loaded the cows. Magnificent. You can also do different rotations, so I will just show you, but it'll be in the wrong place, as you can see. You have to get all the numbers lined up correctly, but there you go. That's how to simply rotate and duplicate entities. So next, what we're going to move on to is the structure void block. And now what this does is it changes whether or not a block is air or simply nothing. So if you saw me spawning in the fossils in yesterday's video, you will see that there were know, I explained that when it spawns naturally, there are actually no gaps of air under the ground. You have to dig to find them. So basically, with these structure voids, if I go in here and press show invisible blocks, so this will show all the little blocks you can see. And now the red ones are essentially a vacuum. So there is no air in those blocks when it duplicates. However, these blue ones here, there is air. So basically, when I duplicate it in here, there won't be any air in this section, but there will be in this bit. And then I've put this at the back just to demonstrate how this will remain sandstone around here, but this bit in the middle will be air, so you'll be able to walk through it. I've also done the same thing at the back here, just so we'll be able to view the same effect from the back. And basically, you place them. Just fix that. You place them like regular blocks. So if you break them all here, they do have a smaller hitbox, as you can see there. But no, they do place like regular blocks on top of each other. And yeah, so let's go on over here. We will save this one first, actually. So let's call it. What should we call it? I'll call it. I'll just call it Bone. I think I don't have that one as a name already. So we can press save, and then over here we'll head over to load. Bone. I need to remember the numbers. 0, 0, minus 5. That's quite easy. 0, 0, minus 5. Press load, and you can see this is the area where it's going to load. You'll see at the back there'll be a row of air blocks, and if I press load, you can see that there is enough air for me to walk through. And as I said previously, this bit is filled up with sandstone, as they were structure void blocks. And you can also see up here it's filled with sandstone, and also this line at the back will be filled with air. So there's basically nothing there, but you can walk through it. But there is technically a block there. So I don't want to place those there. So yeah, that is how you use the structure void blocks. This is wonderful. So, what else do I need to talk about? There is rotations. I didn't talk about those enough earlier. So here I've just got a little thing set up. I saved this as bone pillar, because why not? So yeah, I've saved that. It's this one. You can see there's the bedrock and the diorite. Yeah, diorite. Gotcha. So in this one, you can see it's set to a rotation of 0, but there is this mirror option in the middle, which is set from left, which is here, to right. So you can see there's a visualization of what's going to happen. So it will be switched from left to right. So if I press load here, you can see it's been switched from left to right, because now the bedrock is no longer on the right, it's instead on the left. And with this one, it is the same, but for front to back. So they use the accent and the V there to show that. And if I press load, you can see it'll load it, and this time the diorite will be on the wrong side, and the bedrock stays in the same place because it's on the center axis. In addition to this, there is also rotation. So if I go load here, type in bone pillar, and then press 90 degrees of rotation and press load, you can see that it won't be mirrored at all, but instead it will rotate around 90 degrees. So it's the exact same as this one, but rotated around. So yeah, that is pretty much everything there is to cover about these structure blocks. I also have this one little thing left to show you at the end. But if there's anything else you'd like to know, make sure to tell me down below. Ask me a question. I'll do my best to respond with as much information as possible. But yes, here we go. This is something I made. Basically, you save this region, and it seems to duplicate itself forever until the sky limit. So here we go, and there it goes, all the way to the top. Yeah, so here's the data if you just want to see it for yourself. But yeah, that is the structure block. It is a magnificent new item in Minecraft. Adds so much more possibilities to building and map making as well. Extremely useful. Thanks to Mojang for introducing this, making Minecraft far more like MC Edit, but without the need for MC Edit, as well as World Edit. Unfortunately for the creators of them, so it's not so good, but this is wonderful that it's coming to vanilla Minecraft. But yes, that will do for today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.